Okay, um, just want to show you this because I had a little trouble with this tire. The tire showed up with a slit in the sidewall. They're sending me a replacement tire, but it's not going to be here till next Tuesday. So that eliminates the whole weekend of riding. And I want to ride on these because I put the front one on and it is cushy. So I want to feel the full, like it's like a suspension effect almost. Uh, these are the 29-inch, 2.1 wide thick slicks. So there's a slit in the sidewall. They said, well, we don't want the tire back because we can't do anything with it. Obviously, they can't sell a tire with a slit in it. So, and it won't be here, and I want to ride. So here's what I'm doing. I stitched it up. First, I put one of those press-on patches on, and then I put two patches on the inside, and then I put it on the bike and I pumped it up, and it started pulling this seam apart here. So I took it back off the bike. I pulled the inside patches off, and I watched some YouTube videos, which are great for this, and I stitched it up because I'm like, it needs some cords in there, because it was pulling apart. So I stitched it up. All I have is 12-pound test monofilament. I could not find my 50-pound test fabric fishing line. I think that would be better, but I think this will work. So I stitched that up just right through the patch. I left the patch on there, give it a little more strength. And on the back side, I did super glue the crack itself. I let some super glue run into the crack, but on the back side, I ran the monofilament through the stitches I made, and this is vulcanizing fluid. And I guess the big thing with this stuff, with a patch kit, is you got to let it dry. So it's been on there drying, and I'm gonna put this patch on it. And I watched the Park Tool video, these guys, and they said leave the plastic on there because it'll actually keep the inner tube from rubbing on the patch, and it'll make it last longer. So I'm going to put that on and see how it goes. Okay, got it on there. Seems like it's stuck down pretty good. I'm just going to hold it and press it down a little more and let that cure a little bit, and then I'm going to mount it on the bike. Okay, well, tire's back on the bike. Got it pumped up to 55 psi, and it's holding. There's a little line in there, but I squirted a little super glue into the crack, so I think that's really just what that is, seeping a little bit. And then I put a tiny dab of glue on the knot, because this is monofilament. If it came on untied while I was riding, it might put more stress on that. But I rode it around, seems to be holding. Even if the threads do break, there's a patch on the inside, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere while I'm on a ride. But these things are comfortable. They're like big balloons riding around on them. These tires are comfy. Soaks up everything. So I'm pretty psyched to get some miles out of this. If I can get a few hundred miles out of that tire, I think that'll be good. Because the replacement's coming on Tuesday anyway, so I got another tire coming. But anyway, just thought I'd show you that little fix. If you have a sidewall cut, it's not necessarily over. Don't ask the bike shop to do this for you, though. That's it's a liability problem there, and it's not always a sure fix. They actually told me, because I used to work at a bike shop, and now I work 2 doors down from it. They told me that you can take the Tyvek material from those envelopes, those FedEx envelopes that you get, and actually just put it between the inner tube and the sidewall of the tire, like a big piece, like $1 size or something. I didn't think that would really be needed here. Some people also use $1 because the cotton fibers in $1 are really strong. just to keep the inner tube from pushing through. But there's a patch on it, of course, big enough that I don't think that's going to be a problem anyway. Plus with the stitching and the patch on the outside, I think we're good. It's a low pressure operation here. All right, have a good one. We'll see you guys on the next one.